With respect to the feeling criticized piece, wordage is king. Wordage is king. His self-esteem is already in the toilet. It doesn't take much for him to feel criticized. Sometimes your neutral comments download to him as criticism. You're not necessarily being critical or doing anything wrong, but he's going to download it in a certain way because he's hypersensitive. So the suggestions would be with respect to wording, and the whole reason I'm bringing up the business of wording is king is because if you pick your wording carefully, you won't feel as criticized. Some NT wives go, well, this seems like it's all this work for me. This is like more work for me. If you will stop doing some of the stuff you've been doing that hasn't been working and start doing some of these things that we talk about in the group, you probably will cut your workload by 80%. Oh, the other thing that's important too, almost as important as wording, is timing. So let me back up and say wording and timing is king. So some questions to ask with respect to timing. Is this something I want to address now, or is this potentially a bad moment? For example, he just got home from work and you don't know what his mood is. With respect to wordage, I would use I statements and we statements and basically never use you. Well, you. I can do that. It takes a practice. It takes practice, and I can give examples if you need. But when you're delivering your message, use I and we. I would totally avoid you. Well, you did this, or you should have done. I know, seems ridiculous. Just the word "you" can be enough in some cases to trigger him. I would also be sure to be very careful to focus on the situation and not his behavior. Stay focused on the problem in question, not how he's handling the problem in question. And as you're delivering your message, I would strongly avoid asking questions. Just make it a needs statement. It would be helpful to me if blah, 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 because ding, 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 ding. I'd appreciate that. Because as soon as you start asking questions, he's going to feel interrogated. Even though you may feel, well, that's a fairly harmless question. And even if a neutral third party was observing the conversation, that third party might like, I have no idea how he downloaded that as interrogating, but he will. So some fight starters would be, why are you still at the office? Or why am I the only one helping the kids with their homework? Or you bought all these groceries, but you didn't pick the one thing I sent you there for. I could come up with them all day long, believe me. So be careful with the questions. So in summary, if you can keep his anxiety reduced, you're never going to eliminate it. And if you can be careful with your wording and timing with respect to your message delivery, you will cut your workload greatly and you will cut your grief greatly.
Hey guys, this is Mark. There's my email address right there. I do have about a 4-week waiting period. So if you'll email me, I'll put you on my waiting list. And in approximately 4 weeks from today, we'll be able to meet face-to-face using Zoom or Skype. And we can talk about the relationship difficulties you're having in your neurodiverse marriage where one person is autistic, the other one is not. And we will come up with some preliminary intervention strategies to do some marital conflict repair. So feel free to email me and we'll get started soon. I've been working with people online for 25 plus years. So I've been around the block a time or two, and so I look forward to hearing from you. Hey guys, this is Mark. Click on the join button underneath any of my videos, then click on members only videos, and then click on join. And for $9.99 a month, you'll have access to members only videos, which are excerpts from previous workshops I've conducted for NT partners, ASD partners, and the neurodiverse couple. New videos will be uploaded weekly.